Okay, guys, this is super exciting. The UFO Disclosure Act might be reinstated into the next NDAA. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, as most of you are aware, the Schumer-Rounds Amendment, the UFO Disclosure Act, or UAP Disclosure Amendment, was passed into law a couple of years ago, but in a neutered form that had no real teeth or power. They didn't create an advisory board or, a disclosure board that would slowly release stuff when it felt like it to the general public, but at least it was going to provide a mechanism for UFO disclosure. And depending on who would be part of that advisory board, it could be pretty significant. But either way, it would have been a real milestone for UFO disclosure to have the robust version of the Schumer-Rounds, or as it was later called, the Rounds-Schumer Amendment, put into the NDAA. So what progress are they making? Well, Matt Laszlo at Askapol caught up to Eric Burlison, and they had this conversation. Matt says, in light of all these congressional UAP caucus roadblocks of late, SCIF briefings postponed, fearful whistleblowers, and the cancellation of a public July hearing, where do you see the House Oversight Committee's UAP investigation going from here? Eric Burlison said, we're building for the disclosure document to be put into the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. I'm working with Senator Mike Rounds. I think that will be transformative. So they're building for the disclosure document, the disclosure amendment, to be put into the NDAA. That's amazing. That's awesome. And Matt Laszlo says, and this is Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's UAP Disclosure Act. Yes, because he was the original author. Schumer was the original main author of that act and the only one that got passed. The second year, Rounds was the primary author and Schumer was the co-author. But that didn't go anywhere. But Burlison says, yes, that's what we're talking about. Are you guys tweaking it? I'm open to making changes if people can identify how it can be improved. But the senator has done a lot of work on this, and I'm just trying to do my part in the House. And there's some video of Burlison talking a little bit more.
That's interesting. And so Schumer hasn't been a part of the talks at all?
I don't talk with Schumer on a regular basis.
Fair. How did you get connected with Rounds on that?
Really, just been talking with his staff, and I know that there's other people in the UAP stuff that talk with Rounds. So there's been a few times where we felt the need to kind of reach out to them.
So that's encouraging. The UAP caucus in the House is in contact with the pro-disclosure people in the Senate, at least the Republican side of it, because, of course, Eric Burlison is a Republican, and that's why he was making the joke about not being in touch with Schumer if you're not an American, who is on the other side of the aisle. Here he is, Eric Burlison, talking about the chances are we going to get Epstein disclosure before we get UFO disclosure.
The reason why this hurts so much is that it kind of runs to the core of the federal government. And the question at hand is, does this government still belong to the people? Are they still accountable to the people? And when we got so close to finding out the details on just one scandal, look, there's other things that the American people are frustrated and think they're almost blackpilled. They think they're never going to learn about what really happened with JFK, what really happened, with right. UFO and all these other things.
So you mentioned you mentioned UFOs, and I don't mean to cut you off, but you're on the show all the time talking about it. What do you think you get first? The answers that you're seeking on UFOs, or the answers that you want on Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know. I felt like we were so close to Epstein. That's why I think that I think that's why it hurts so much. It's just raw and right there. But I certainly want all the information. We're going to continue to pursue both the Epstein list, UFOs, the truth on JFK, and everything else.
Okay, well, that's the sort of answer you'd expect him to say. They're going to pursue all the truth. Hopefully, they'll be able to provide some of it. But I did have to share this meme from Elon Musk. How to make a totally invisible plane. Just paper it with the Epstein list. I thought that was funny. But meanwhile, we have Anna Polina Luna. I don't think I have this open, but she has been saying we might be getting some of the whistleblowers who had been scared off before from coming to the next UFO hearing might be on the table. They might be coming forward, or at least contemplating coming forward. So that's a major win if that happens. It's a major win that the House and the Senate are coordinating on how to reinstall the UFO Disclosure Amendment into the NDAA, to sign that in its robust version into law, with ideally an advisory group or whatever they're going to call it, that will have subpoena power and will actually be able to drive disclosure forward in Congress, be able to compel witnesses to come forward and so on. That's enormously exciting. I really hope that happens. It looks like positive things are going in Congress. We will have to see where things go, how things shake out. We've seen this play out twice before, at least the Schumer Rounds Amendment, and it never seems to get fully passed. Will this be the time, now that we have David Grush and others coming forward, and now we've had several years of that to percolate through Congress and to galvanize Congress, for them to see the evidence firsthand, for them to go into skiffs and so on, and for that to gradually disseminate throughout Congress, hopefully raising their interest in their topic, making them take it more seriously, and hopefully overcoming the roadblocks that have been put in place thus far. What do you guys think? What are the chances that we are going to get the robust version of the UAP or UFO Disclosure Amendment put into the next NDAA? Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really do appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours before everybody else. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.